used car prices are finally starting to fall. After a year of extraordinary car price inflation, the used car market is finally on its road back to normal. They say buying a used car will help you save a ton of money, but that wasn't the case the past few months.
Finding an affordable car has now become a challenge for many families.
Over the course of the past year, the used car market was hit hardest by unprecedented inflation as the economy reopened and consumer spending rose in early 2021. The high demand for used cars was due to the global chip shortage that interrupted production for new cars and crimped supply for both new and used cars.
And it's easy to figure out why. There's just a shortage of really good used cars right now, and there is unprecedented demand.
Hence, the massive car prices spike. David Kelly, a chief global strategist at JP Morgan Asset Management, said that used car prices increased more than 10% in April and June of last year, which contributed to roughly 1/3 of the overall inflation in the country.
One of the key drivers of the rapid rise in prices we've seen over the last 2 years in the U.S. is used car prices.
Inflation has not increased to these levels since the 1980s.
Everything is like 3 times the price. Like, the inflation is crazy.
But used car prices that drove the initial surge are now falling back to earth. According to government data, used car prices fell 0.4% in April, followed by a 3.8% drop in March and a 0.2% decline in February. After months of extraordinarily high price hikes, experts say that it might finally be a good time for buyers to purchase their desired cars.
Now might be a decent time to buy a used car.
I'm afraid it might.
According to the latest CPI, new car prices increased by 1% in May compared to April, while used car prices increased by 1.8% over the same period. Used car prices update. Wholesale prices decreased by 1% from April to March, signaling that used car prices may start to drop. In December 2021, used car prices hit a record high of $28,205, which is 42% higher than before the pandemic. In an April report by Cox Automotive, the Used Vehicle Value Index decreased to 221.2, which was 14% higher than a year ago. The index also dropped for 3 consecutive months, declining from a January peak of 236.3. Used car sales also increase in April as consumers receive their tax refunds. However, retail sales for this year decreased by 13% in April from March and are down 21% from last year. Inventory for used cars has also increased. An index report from Copilot, one of the leading car shopping apps, revealed that the average used car price is $9,375, or 42.5% above its projected normal level. It also showed which car brands and types have the highest price premiums and which are furthest from returning back to normal prices. While prices are still at a record high, experts believe that car prices will return to normal soon. Is it a good time to buy a car? But before we continue, go ahead and click the subscribe and like buttons. It takes a lot to make these videos. Your small actions tell YouTube to keep promoting our videos. Thanks. Now back to the video. If you're eyeing buying a used or new car, you're aware that the massive lack of inventory is what drove the prices up.
The shutdowns, less inventory on the new car lots, less trade-ins for the new car stores.
However, experts revealed that the market is now finally starting to show signs of getting better. As inventory begins to return to normal and higher interest rate prices are causing some consumers to pause their spending, the pressure for used car prices is now starting to ease. Used car prices have improved slightly since January this year, according to iSeeCars.com.
But only slightly. The average gently used vehicle costs just 1% less than the new model.
The average 2 to 3-year-old used car costs just 1% less than the new model. But the difference should normally be closer to 20%, according to analyst Carl Brower. However, despite the lack of parts, reduced new car inventory, and rising prices on both used and new cars, prices for hybrid and electric cars are still spiking. Despite the downward trend of used car prices, data from iCars revealed that hybrid and electric cars are the cause of the increased average used car prices, and that prices of used electric cars are increasing.
Here in the Chicago suburbs, we're on a lot with hundreds of vehicles, new and used, and only one of them is fully electric.
Used car prices are up over 16%, while electric cars are up by about 38%. The report also showed that used cars with the lowest price are those with poor fuel economy like the Chevrolet Camaro, Ford F-150, and other SUV. So what exactly can you do? It's still possible to save on used cars. Versus new ones, however, buyers must be prepared to pay a high premium if they intend to buy for the next few months.
Well, if you are in the market for a used car, expect to pay a premium.
Are we surprised, right?
Experts forecasted that used car prices will decline over the next couple of years. With this, here are some insights you must put into mind before purchasing a used car. 1. Buying used cars isn't what it used to be. Before the car shortage, buying a used car allowed consumers to pay less for the same vehicle compared to when it was new. It also helps them avoid new car depreciation, which is traditionally estimated to be 20% as soon as you drive the car off the lot. But such savings are no longer guaranteed today. The median price of a used car is now 65% higher than that of a new car compared to 2 years ago. Experts revealed that production interruptions are to blame for the drastic increase in used car prices. 2. Cars are more expensive than SUV and trucks. Data from Cars.com showed that older used cars have the highest spike while newer models have the modest increase. For example, the median price for a 3-year-old Toyota Camry in December 2021 was up 59% over the same metric in December 2019. Over the same period, a 3-year-old Ford F-150's median price spiked by 37%, while a 3-year-old Toyota RAV4's median price increased by 42%. The automotive market has been chaotic for a while now, to say the least. A lack of auto parts, reduced new car inventory, and increasing prices on both new and used car markets have made a significant impact on buyers. If you really need to buy a car, just remember to prepare your personal finances accordingly.